I'm coming, if anybody's waiting on me. Alright, so my name is Johnny Daniel. JohnnyDanielStampinup.net if you're looking for me. Just finishing getting a few things adjusted here. I thought for some reason we were going to make a balloon card tonight, and then I'm looking at my posts and I'm going, no, we need to have some monsters going on. So, we have some monsters going on tonight. We'll just, we'll go with that, right? So, couple of housekeeping things while I get things in order and get things arranged. Hi, Lise. How are you? So, I'm going to try to get things centered a little bit better. And we're going to see if that's better. I'm going to wait for the screen to pick up. Lise, let me know if it's better. I had to refresh, so give me just a second here. And let's see. Is it better, Lise? Well, almost. I didn't quite make it now, did I? Alright, let's readjust here. I've got quite a mess going on in my craft room this week because I've actually got a few projects and whatnot. So, let's see. Is that better? I'm waiting for it to adjust. My gosh, the lag is bad tonight, so we'll see how this goes. Alrighty. Move it higher. I'm working on it. But the lag is almost like 30 seconds, so it's kind of interesting. I don't know why it's quite that bad tonight, but oh well. We'll see. Is that better, Lise? I'm waiting for it to adjust. That's crazy. Tonight's a little bit lagging, so we'll see how this goes. I think we're as good as we're about to get. I'm going to move it just a tiny bit more. And I think that'll be the last adjustment, and we'll get going here. Is that good? Okay. Awesome. Alrighty, so I need to show you my balloon card because, well, I just need to, right? I thought it came out really cool. I believe we're probably going to do a class with it because I've got a couple other ideas as well. So we'll see. But this is the balloon card. This is the bundle that's called Up and Away, or Lift Me Up. The stamp set's Lift Me Up, and the bundle's called Up and Away. This is out of the Occasions catalog, but the glimmer paper is part of Celebration, so you'll want to take advantage of that from now until the end of March. This month, oh my goodness, today's the 1st, yes. So you will want to take advantage of this in the next 31 days, because once March 31st hits, you are done. That's it. No more celebration. So I thought it was a cool card. Probably going to be doing this for the Car Show Street Fair because we're actually going to be having tethered hot air balloon rides. Yes, I created the tickets. They're really cool looking, actually. And pre-sale is going to be $20 and $30 per person for tethered hot air balloon rides. I believe they go up 50, 75 feet, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not the pilot, I guess you would say. So if you want tickets for that, I can coordinate delivery and everything else, of course, right? And we'll get it situated, and that's for March 18th. And balloon rides will be in the afternoon from like 1 to 5, 2 to 5, 2 to 6, something like that. So definitely something to look forward to. Well, if you're at the end of the road, make it a destination, right? So we are doing hot air balloon rides with the car show, tons of vendors, going to be really cool. And we've been working really hard on it, so hopefully it shows. You got to let me know and come. If you want something a little bit closer to home, though, you are going to think about casino night. Yes, it's $50, but it gives you $500 in casino chips. So, depending on how lucky you are, that might last you all night or not. if you want more details on this, please let me know quickly. Yes, you can buy tickets at the door. So this is up at Copper Mountain College, just up the road. And no, I will not be going because it's also opening night for Joshua Tree Philharmonic. There are very few tickets left if you would like to go see, I think it's called Back to J. Phil or something like that, and they're doing some Back to the Future and that kind of music. So that's this weekend as well. Thursday night is the spring concert for the high school here in 29 Palms. If you miss it next week, we'll be in Yucca, same concert. Let's see what else. Rhythm, Wine, and Bruises this weekend as well. Yes, Joel's playing in that too. Spank Shaft, trombone. I'm not sure if there's even tickets available still. So that's some of the events going on. Oh my goodness, right? That's quite a bit. So I thought I was making a hot air balloon card, but then I saw my reminders that I had set for the scheduled for this morning, and I went, I'm supposed to be creating a monster. Oh no, so we're creating a monster tonight. Oh well. It's just how life goes some days. So, for our base of our card, we have the thick Whisper White cardstock. So we already pre-scored, A4, cut in half, all that. So there is our base. And then I have a black mat. So basic black, nothing major about that, thank heavens. And 1 second. I'm going to get my basic black stamp pad. I thought I was doing gray, but I changed my mind. So we've got our black mat. I'm going to put that to the side. And then, important tip here. If you're doing stuff with a lot of liquid and you don't want to use the watercolor paper because it's very textured and doesn't always give a super clear image, it's great for what it's used for, but it doesn't always give a great image, you can use the shimmery white paper. There's a little bit more of a finish to it, so it doesn't piddle and curl and do all that when it's pretty wet. So it's a good alternative to watercolor paper. And these are not Stampin' Up, but these are Google Eyes because that guy needs a Google Eye. I don't know about you. So this is the new set. It's called From Occasions, and it's called Yummy in My Tummy. No, I would not make that name up. And so tonight we are coloring this guy. There's all kinds of ideas that I have, but we are coloring this guy tonight with our glue, believe it or not. So I saw this once on TV. Yes, really. And all this is fine tip glue, and I took Pear Pizzazz, the re-inker bottle, and dropped some glue down in it until I liked the color. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to see how this works, and hopefully it'll be a winner for you guys and you'll like it. So, alrighty, so I have basic black ink, as the box says, or as the cartridge says, and I'm going to ink up my monster, and I am going to put my monster on my card, right? So I'm going to do that, and then I'm thinking I need a different color. I'm probably going to do that crazy green, and that was Pear Pizzazz, but I knew it's in here. And Lise knows I'm reaching behind me. So here's Pear Pizzazz, and I am thinking I need to give a few hugs. So we are going to just dot this. And if Wendy was on, she would tell me, make sure you do not do an even number. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm good, Wendy. So, there we go. There's my Pear Pizzazz. So, this is an encouragement card, obviously, and I'm thinking, I don't have anybody yet in mind, but I will shortly. I'm not sure. There's somebody. Definitely gonna be somebody. So, but I thought, he's too cute, isn't he? So I'm glad I'm not doing the balloons tonight, but I think that guy's just too cute. So, but come for the hot air balloon rides regardless. So, Yes, I'm stamping the back before because I'm confident you guys are going to like this, and we're just going to get to it. So I'm going to get all my stamping out of the way first. Alright, let me close my ink pad really quick. Alrighty, so I'm going to glue all this together afterwards. I want to get that glue flowing. Actually, you know what? I'm going to glue it all together so I don't have to wait for it to dry. I'm going to be halfway smart. Oh my goodness. So we are using our snail adhesive. And let me see if I can get this halfway straight. This is our basic black, which is dyed all the way through, which means it does not have a white core, so when you tear it, it stays black, which is awesome. Some of our designer series papers, or our pattern papers, are actually designed with a white core in the center, so that way when you tear it, you can accent it with what color you want to match, but not in this case for this day. Alrighty, so this, like I said, is just our glue, fine tip glue. Now make sure you don't have a whole bottle of glue, because otherwise you got a whole bunch of green glue. But this kind of takes the place of what we used to call crystal effects, or the glaze. And so we are just gonna float and see what kind of trouble we can get into. So with the glue, you want to start towards the top, obviously, because if you don't, guess what happens? You get your fingers in it, right? Alright, so you're going to float this down, and I don't know if I want to do the eyeballs. Yeah, I'm going to do them thinly. I'm not going to do a big old layer. Alrighty, so depending on how much you want and how much of a slimy look you want is how much glue you're going to do. Now once this glue dries, it's not going to be sticky and it's going to be more like a glaze. But I'll probably leave it overnight, to be honest. So, hey, when you're dropping the ink in, make sure you don't miss and it's not down the side of your bottle. But you're going to, I don't know if you guys have ever done cakes. Do you know about color flow? Anyways, so what you're going to do is you're going to go around your edges first. And what that's going to do is it's going to dry just enough to kind of create a barrier. And then you can just float all your glue inside. And it'll be awesome because you can go super quick then and not worry about going outside the lines. Unless your fingers aren't working, which is kind of my case. But you want to make sure to keep squeezing, because you don't want to scrape your paper. It does take quite a bit, but it's just something kind of cool that I came across. Actually, our CEO of the company decided to do this as a project, and I thought it was a very cool effect. Make sure to pop your bubbles as you go. We don't need any bubbly monsters, right? Oh my goodness, that one's not going to pop. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, I did my tip clog. Woo! Yeah, so that would be another reason why you want to do your barrier, because when it blobs like that, like it did, holy cow, it makes it so that you don't have a mess on your hands and it's not halfway down the street. So you are going to get a marbled kind of effect because, well, the ink is not, you know, uniform with the glue, right? So it'll be fine. So that's pretty much, but see how it kind of shifts, and you want to make sure that it's kind of level. And what I'm going to end up doing is probably putting the stamp set on the corner so it keeps it level. Alright, let's get this glue capped first. I don't need green glue all over the place, do I? So, alrighty, so that's what I'm looking at. Kind of cool, right? So, depending on where you want the light and dark is dependent on where you're going to put your weight. My fingers are not going to go in there, so I am just going to get some Google eyes out because, well, the world needs some Google eyes, don't they? So, I'm going to stick those on with some glue dots. No, the glue is not dry, but it's okay. It might make a mess. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. Alright, let me tear this off. Alright. So we've got these Google eyes that I probably shouldn't be doing right over this, but I'm going to, and it's okay. And we're going to stick these down on this wet glue. And you know what I just thought of? I just put a glue dot, and I bet you I don't need the glue dot because, hello, I'm putting it on glue. Oh my goodness. But, you know, some days. So to be consistent, I'm going to still do a glue dot so that way they don't look different texture-wise and everything else. Okay. Oh my goodness, he's cute. Okay. So, I don't know what y'all think, but I think he's hilarious. I'm going to have to make a few more of these. It's so awesome. Oh my goodness. I like that. He's so cute. So, alright, so we got Slimy Monster and we got Hot Air Balloon. Want to remind you about, yes, it's a little shorter this week because I'm hungry, okay? So I want to remind you about the casino night. If you do want to go, please let me know. I can coordinate tickets and help you with whatever you need to do. And, I don't know. Lise, tell me, is there anything going on in your world? Do you know? I'm not sure. So, thanks, Lise. I thought he was cute, too. Made me actually buy the set, believe it or not. So, some other ideas with this. I've seen this where you do the mini cookies and do a bag and have, you know, him and have the mini cookies showing with like a window sheet behind it. I've seen it where you cut out his little tummy and do one of those, the lip balms, the EOS or whatever they call those. So there's a couple different ideas there just right off the top. And, well, this guy is why I ended up buying this one. So, I mean, obviously the heart Valentine's Day is done, but I thought he was totally cute. And I'm looking at Easter baskets and that kind of stuff. Wouldn't he be cute for, like, you know, like the sour worms and that kind of, you know, the gross kind of candy, shall we say. Oh, you're gonna go see Mary Poppins? Cool. I think Serena got me a ticket for next weekend on Sunday. So I will actually see this one and not miss out. I always forget to buy tickets and then it's too late. So I have a few things going on. But gosh, that guy's cute. He almost reminds me of the Pac-Man commercials, like way back when. But anyways, so that's about it for tonight. Yes, it's a little bit shorter. I'm also getting ready for the class on Saturday. Maybe I should show you that. Hold on. So the class on Saturday is actually a succulents class. So we're actually going to be creating the box. Can I get it out without destroying it? I hope. So we're going to be creating this box that has no glue, believe it or not. And then the pot, not creating the pot, but gluing all the moss, and then these are the succulents that are all made out of paper. Aren't they pretty? I thought I did a good job. We'll see. And I'm sure everybody's will look completely different. And then this card is made with actually the dies from the succulents when you're sponging them, and that actually became the background. So, and then this is, if you remember from last week, this is the thumping technique. So we're going to teach that as well. So it'll be fun. And then this is the stitch framelits. But so it'll be a great class. So if you're interested in coming, at least I know you're already coming. But if anybody else is interested, oh, we see that glue moving around, don't we? So if anybody else is interested in coming, please let me know. And because RSVP is till tomorrow night. So I'm just going to leave that just like that because I actually like how that came out. So very cute. I was going to say those would be really cute to sell at the UFO weekend, but hey, you know, so that's about all I have for tonight. And if you guys have any other events, please feel free to comment, and I will be posting this shortly. And then, of course, on YouTube and everything else, and then cleaning up my craft room because it's getting to be layers. And we will get things ready for Saturday for the class, and a whole bunch of music this weekend and everything else. So it's going to be an awesome finish of the week. So, all right, well, without anything else, I think I'm going to go figure out what's for dinner, and I will talk to you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.